Thanks for joining me for your inside information as an Amazon seller. Today we're going to be talking about developing your private label brand so that you can build a business that you can sell for 6, 7, 8 figures down the road. Before we get to that, I want to talk to you a little bit about the books that we have written for private label sellers and really for all sellers, because third-party sellers, if you're selling other people's brands, you need to know this information too. I am the proud co-author and author of 6 different books specifically for sellers. When it comes to private label sellers or anybody selling somebody else's brand, you need to know the Amazon Seller's Guide to Trademark Law, how trademark law applies to you specifically when it comes to Amazon. The Amazon Seller's Guide to Copyright Law, the Amazon Seller's Guide to Chinese Intellectual Property Law, which is absolutely vital for private label sellers sourcing your products in China, private label sellers building 7-figure businesses, and brand protection. This is information you need to know that I am happy to share with you. Number 1, private label sellers, you need to get a trademark, and the best way to get your trademark is using Amazon's IP Accelerator program because you get brand registry right away, which is the next step, brand registry. It gives you control of your listing. It also gives you great tools to stop other people and companies from hijacking your listing and stealing your sales. Third, diversify where you get your products from. Look at China, look at India. You must check out the India sourcing trip. A woman named Megla arranged this incredible company, but sourcing from China, sourcing from India, diversify your sourcing, absolutely vital. Building a 7-figure business means developing your intellectual property rights. Get the trademark, you own copyright interest in your pictures and verbiage. Number 2, hold those interests, hold your trademark in a separate IP holding company. If you don't know what I'm talking about, call me and I will explain it to you. And number 3, when it comes to building a 7-figure business, build a business with a plan to sell it in the future where everything is part of that business. Your lease, your cell phone, you have contracts, you formalize everything, a bank account. Build a business with a plan to sell it. Once you have your brand, once you have brand registry, once you have your products, then you got to start watching your sales. And here are 3 tips for private label brand protection that we apply to big brands, small brands, private label sellers. This is how you make money on Amazon by protecting every sale. Get your products outside the first sale doctrine. 2, use software to monitor your listings to identify hijackers who are stealing your sales. 3, you need to know how to write effective cease and desist communications once other people and companies jump on your listings. And 4, if necessary, only if absolutely necessary, you need to know how to write an effective intellectual property right complaint specifically geared to Amazon. Thank you for joining me for today's AmazonSellersLawyer.com Inside Information.